Hello, North Warren students. I hope you're having a great day and being a great leader in your classroom. I'm here today to tell you about an opportunity to be a leader in your school. I want to tell you about our North Warren Pride Pals Club. If you are a 4th through 6th grade student, you are eligible to be a part of this very special club. Now, for some of you guys who may be new or may just now be 4th graders, the question that you may be asking is, what exactly is Pride Pals? Well, Pride Pals is our drug-free club here at North Warren. We believe that it's vitally important that all of our students reach their potential. And to do that, we need to stay away from drugs and alcohol because there are very few things that can ruin your potential and keep you from reaching all your goals as fast as drugs and alcohol. And so the Pride Pals is a drug-free club, and our message is simple. We want the community around us to know that we are drug-free and we're proud of it. Well, how do we get that message out? One of the great things about Pride Pals is that we spread our message by community service. Many of you guys have heard of our Thanksgiving dinner deliveries that we do. Each year we provide meals for senior citizens at Thanksgiving. It's a great, fun opportunity to make a difference with the people in our community. Also at Christmas, we partner with several different organizations and we do a volunteer food drive. We ask our students and our families to bring in food, and that food is used to help all kinds of families in the North Warren community at Christmas who might not otherwise have some of these food items. Occasionally, we'll take a field trip to do some type of community service. Sometimes that works out and sometimes it doesn't. We'll just have to see how that plays out this year. But ultimately, the Pride Pals get their message out by telling the community we're drug-free, and we let them know about our club as we do community service. And so I hope you'll consider being a member of Pride Pals. If you haven't already received it, you'll be receiving very, very soon an application to Pride Pals. It's going to look just like this sheet that I'm holding up right now. And there's several things that I need you to fill out. Obviously, your name, your grade, and your teacher. And then there's a couple of questions on there. You don't have to give a long response, just even a couple of sentences will be great. But the first question is, explain why you would like to be a member of Pride Pals. I believe that every student at North Warren has the potential to be a great leader. Sometimes being a great leader is standing up in front of people and talking. Sometimes it's setting an example for others. Sometimes it is doing those little jobs that nobody sees. But one of the great things about being a leader in Pride Pals is that it doesn't matter which one of those things, or maybe even something else that you're good at, you can be a great member and a great leader in the Pride Pals because everybody has the chance and the ability to serve others. And so I want you to tell me why you would like to be there. I want you to tell me about why it is that you know it's important to be drug-free, how you can be a good member of Pride Pals. Maybe you really like the community service aspect. Just tell me a little bit about why you'd like to be in this club. And then I want you to tell me why it's important to be drug-free. Kids, I want to tell you one thing today. Every one of you has an amazing amount of potential to be somebody special in this world. And there is nothing that can stand in your way if you make right choices. And one of those choices you're going to have to make is whether you're going to let things like drugs and alcohol come into your life. And I want to tell you, there is nothing that can ruin your potential any faster than those things. That's the reason we have Pride Pals, because we know as staff of your school how important it is that you be drug-free. And so tell me why you believe it's important to be drug-free. I also ask for you to pledge that you will be drug-free. That should be an easy pledge, but I want you to think about that. Are you willing to say that I'm never going to let drugs ruin my life? Finally, I ask for 2 teachers who would recommend you for this position. There's not a student in this building that I believe will have any trouble finding 2 staff members who would not sign off for you to be in this program. Again, all these things are very easy. You don't have to give me long answers, but I'd like to know a little bit about you. Finally, these are due on Friday, November 2nd. That's 2 weeks from this coming Friday. So I've given you plenty of time to get ready for that. After we finish getting all our applications in, we will have a club meeting. Students often ask when that meeting will be. I do want to let you know that we'll have that meeting the last 10 or 15 minutes of one of the school days. So it will not interfere if you have something going on after school or whatnot. At that time, I will have information for you about our Thanksgiving event. Again, it's one of my favorite things of the year, and I think you'll really enjoy it too. In closing, let me just invite you to be a part of this special club. There's nothing more important in your life than standing up to be drug free. And I believe there's also nothing more important than serving others in your community. And in this club, we get to do both of those. And so I hope that you'll consider being a part of Pride Pals. I promise you won't regret it. Students, I hope you have a great rest of the day and keep working hard.